Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm going to be doing readings this week for Pisces, and I'm going to go through a lot of explanation this week. The reason that I decided to go through a lot of explanation this week is because I feel that we've been coming out of a fog, some of us, and maybe not on everything, but on certain things, and I feel that Spirit is saying that we're going to gain clarity by the end of this week. So I pulled more cards even after I pulled the cards for the week. As you can see, I pulled these three cards to even more clarify these because, Pisces, I felt that it was necessary, okay? And whatever, I do whatever I'm required to do, right? To feel comfortable in what I do. So we had the Page of Swords, which for me is always the person who is, was it chasing windmills, fighting with clouds, that type of persona, right? The one who has the greatest of intention but ends up just working themselves up to a frenzy, doing all kinds of things. And yes, they're brilliant, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they have the answers to everything. And it's usually the card for me in the deck, and Spirit knows this, that I associate with great intentions, not always great outcomes. Okay, really young at heart, young of mind in this case, and just, I don't know, just taking everything for truth. Okay, everything you read for truth. Think about it when you're young. You look at things and you think they're all true, right? Every single thing. But in this case, I wanted to also look at the history of the card and who they associated. It is great innovative thinker. I would think that this generation is a great innovative thinker, but they need some, it's like going forward a little bit innocently, because you don't have everything, or what you believe is what you believe, but it's not necessarily what is. I'm just going to leave that there. Mercury is probably to blame for the messages that are coming in, the clarity of the messages, and Ceres, nurture, and you have Sun, source. Right away, the cards that came in is another nurture card. The Queen of Pentacles came in, and the Queen of Cups. Them coming in together made me feel that you're receiving, because it's a feminine energy. Your ability to receive was blocked with the Two of Swords. You're just maybe not in the last little while, not getting as much information. Now, to say that I think you weren't getting information would be false. I just don't think that the lines of communication may have been as open or clear as you like. Even though we worked very hard on it, I feel that a lot came... there was probably a lot of blockages. Even for myself, I had a moment, a spiritual, I call them like openings or awakenings that I keep getting, as you go on. And I wasn't entirely sure what had happened. And even now, I'm hoping to get clarity as the week moves on, as Mercury goes away, that I start getting more information on exactly what was unblocked and how I move forward with it. This will happen, and sometimes it's to be able to look back and see, I don't know, something specific. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to put these cards aside. I'm going to put all of these aside. We're going to do these this afternoon, but I'm going to keep them close at hand, because this week, like I said, it's about communication. It is going to be crystal clear when it comes to me, and we're just going to keep it coming, okay? So I'm going to put these over here, and I'm going to put these over here. I have a lot of junk here, and that's going to be one of my things this week. I haven't said to my son, because he's been home, that I was going to clear the space. There's a definite clearing that needs to happen. So we have the Page here. Let me grab the book, and I think it was Diderot, the Page of Swords. Denis Diderot, 1713 to 1784. Let me pull up. Whoa. See? Wrong direction. Where we're having difficulties this week, right? Diderot was a French philosopher, writer, novelist, playwright, and prominent figure in the Enlightenment, a period in Western history that focused on rational thinking. Diderot had broad and varied interests. He wrote about history, medicine, math, science, art, philosophy, politics, and religion. He was the chief editor of the Encyclopédie, a vast compilation of knowledge that was groundbreaking for its time. Right? The 28-volume tome had 71,818 articles and 33,129 illustrations. The information was presented in a secular, rational, scientific way, and some of it was considered controversial. Diderot wanted the Encyclopédie to actually change the way people think. His work epitomized the spirit of enlightenment, of the Enlightenment. So, in the card they say there is bubbles. If you look, there is bubbles here. Lightly floating through the air, young Diderot ponders the large bubble he has made. This bubble represents his thoughts and ideas. The bubble carried by the angel stands for divine or creative inspiration. Direct meaning, curiosity, eager to learn new things, having new ideas, a quick learner, easily absorb new information, shows intellectual promise. Shadow meaning, an inability to focus on one thing, a student still learning, intellectual, novice. Embrace your wonder will lead you to places where you'll never be bored. Absolutely. But again, they're not talking about everything that he did or everything that he wrote being absolutely correct. They talk about it being groundbreaking and innovative and a new way of thinking of all of these things. So this is fabulous. This is like a young entrepreneur, okay? And I like that. So what you have to work on is your ideas, your creative thinking. So let's see here. The only thing is like the bubbles at the top of his head and everything else that I have about the Page of Swords, I just feel that there's been some kind of lack of clarity. It's a beginning, right? It's all I hear is, full of this and vinegar, of pea and vinegar, like somebody who's new to everything and they have wild ideas and all kinds of ideas. The Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. All right, so this is what I'm thinking, okay? Because this came out at the same time, and there's the 7, the 16 coming out. First of all, we were talking about the queens here, okay? And we have the queen of this is mastery and knowledge, and this one is the Shadow Queen. So, in other words, it's acquiring knowledge. And insecurity and manipulation. I don't know, it makes me feel like somehow there's something that's not been known. There was something that was just, I don't know. See, that many of the details hidden behind your circumstances prevent you from moving forward quickly at this time. And I feel that Mercury had something to do with that. I feel that maybe Mercury had something to do with that, but also your life path wanted you to stop at this point to see something or not see something at this time. Okay? She has come with a lantern to help shed light on what is concealed within you and or your situation. This is a time to wait for more to be revealed. Perhaps you lack clarity and the knowledge how to proceed with the subject of your inquiry. See, this is what I feel. I feel like they're holding me back. Like I'm trying to move forward and my guides are just holding me back by the arms. I'm kind of leaning forward and they're like, no. And it's time to educate yourself a little more about your intention and then put that information to work for you. The Shadow Queen asks that you dig deep to gain strength, that you have the courage to ask someone in the now to shed light on your circumstances. She promises to send that person to you. Beware of moving on too quickly in the dark, as you will likely trip and fall and have to start again. And I've been talking about that like from this, when I did the reading. If you look at the cards for the week that I have here, you have the Star, see? The light in the dark. And what is it here? The Collaborate card. You also had the 3 of Cups saying, go out and ask someone. So, yeah, retrograde review. Mercury retrograde. You had the 2 cards come out, okay? Letting you know that this played a huge part. And the strength. They were talking about strength in this card. So this is all coming in to tell you, first, you need to get some help. You're not seeing everything. And like I said, this page, full of great ideas, but you need to, it's almost like you need to level up with somebody, with something. You need to get more information. There's something in the shadows that's not being revealed to you for a specific reason. You're being held back, almost like in case that you're going to draw the wrong conclusion, take the wrong step, take the wrong road, go too fast. I don't know, it's all coming in. So you have 2 queens coming in, one after the other. It's almost like they're saying delay. The delay that's there this week until the clarity sets in, because you have the sun and the source, it's going to bring clarity. It's going to bring clarity. Resources, messages, source, nurture. It's all going to come in. So this is coming in clear, okay? They're really making me work for it today, Pisces. Usually I'm just like, doot, 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 but they're purposely holding back some stuff from me. This is why I'm pulling more and more cards, because I'm giving you, I want to give you the message that you need. If you are feeling like you're being held back, if you are right now thinking, I want to move, I want to do something, yet it's not happening, let it be. Let it be. Either that, or if there's somebody who comes in and offers help, take it. Okay, take it. There's something here trying to make its way to you. All right, so I'm going to pull from a brand new deck that I got. It is the Relative Tarot. It's another kind of oldish looking deck. It's supposed to be an ancestors deck, okay, from what I read in the book. Also, I'm going to do a flip through, but it's also a birth number deck. So I'm also going to do mine next week, not this week, but the week coming up with this deck, and tell you what it's revealed about my birth number and my annual number, and should be interesting. Anyway, so that'll be in my membership if you're interested, but for now I'm just going to use it to read. The balance card. Yeah. Okay, all things in time. Temperance is also the card of patience. And I'm being told, Knight of Cups, yeah, even though you're not feeling patient right now, even though you're feeling like, gosh darn it, or even stronger language, not going to say it, but you know, what is going on? What is going on? Give me an answer. I feel like I'm in limbo. I wouldn't be surprised if Hangman came out now. Ooh, where did that card go? Everything feels difficult right now, Pisces. Nope, but we do have the Star. The Star. So yeah, everything in time, right? Everything will be revealed in good time, Pisces. And strength coming in again. There's something here, Pisces. There's definitely something coming in here. Don't know here. Okay? Don't know. Patience, Pisces. I know it's hard. I know it's hard right now, too. You're going to have to work on your patience and on your emotional upheaval of, you know, when you get frustrated and annoyed, this is the card right here. This is like, yay, or darn, or I'm disappointed. Why isn't it coming in? The Star is the light will shine on it. Just be brave. Just keep going. Just use your inner strength, your instinctive drive. Increase your personal power in the meantime. Okay? So let's pull the second row here. The first card is patience. I mean, it's patience. Right away. Patience, Pisces. Just patience. Okay? Just patience. There is so much coming in here for you. Okay, you have the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, right? Oh, it's the Page of Wands. Another page. And the universe. All right. So, the Four of Pentacles. Trying to control something. Trying to control something, really hold on to it too tightly, right? You know what I feel here? I feel like I want an answer right now. I do feel like a page. I feel like a younger person who is having like a fit because I'm not getting the stuff that I need. And with the universe is saying, the universe again is saying all in good time. All in good time. Okay? It's going to culminate to something. You're going to get to the finish line all in good time. The Page of Wands is asking you to just to keep working with this impulsive new ideas, these new thoughts. The Page of Swords, the Page of Wands. Keep working with these. This is very much ideas. Both these are about new and challenging ideas that you're having. Maybe some of you are trying to make something come to life and you just feel you're not getting the last piece of it. That's the other part I'm getting. Mercury might have had a role to play in that too, Pisces, though. Okay? Yeah, Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. Another card of personal balance, and the Seven of Pentacles is assessment. So again, it's telling you patience, okay? Patience. Everything will work out. Just give it a minute, okay? That minute is important. That minute is helping you see something that, I don't know, may have not been. You know, did I call it? Yeah, I feel very frustrated here, Pisces. I feel like I said, I feel like I've been, this is not just, it is perspective, but you're seeing it as limbo. You're getting stuck. You're saying, I'm stuck. I'm not going anywhere. And if the funny part of this Hangman is that he's actually, see, he's like this. But they put it this way, like he's like hanging. Is he though? Or is he just tied to the ground? Like he's not really hanging. They just turned the picture around. So you're not really hanging upside down, waiting. You're actually just trying to see the perspective. You're being slowed up so that you can see something that's important here. Okay? Oh my God. I said I'm so surprised at the Hangman. Yeah, you knew that was coming, right? Right. Okay. So I hope you like these beautiful cards. I really do. I pick my deck very carefully now, and I'm into very ancestral, 40s, 50s, 1800 type of stuff. Everything that's very history bound since I reconnected with some of my past lives. So it's I really love these decks. And when I found out that this is actually a number, finding your birth number deck was even better. Okay. Okay. Of course, this will be in the not the website, but the link that will send you to my website that has affiliate links to where you can purchase these decks. So this is called a Relative Tarot. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So we're going to wrap this up because it's already, I'm already like almost at 20 minutes here, and I could keep going. It's going to be that type of a week. So just, grab yourself something good to drink and really let the messages come in. If you're not frustrated, you will be. But I feel that for some of you, you may have been frustrated. I feel that maybe the last retrograde has worked its magic on you where, at the beginning you go into a retrograde and you go, yep, I'm okay, I'm all good with it. And I hadn't really talked about the retrograde that much. But now that we're at the end of it, they want to talk about it. They want you to know about there's knowledge you need to acquire, okay? About of an insecurity, okay? You're trying to manipulate something to make it go, but it's not working. And the reason it isn't is because it's not meant to. So don't force a square peg into a round hole. As soon as you feel that resistance, Pisces, and it doesn't have to do with fear, it feels like you can't move forward, it means there's something you need to be looking at. There's something you need to be paying attention to. Or even it's just not your time. They're showing me this. Say, you ever have that feeling? I'm going to tell you a story before I leave. There's this story about this this person who needs to get to an appointment, but they get into the car and then they lock their keys in the car. Then they find the other set of keys and they unlock their keys in their car. And then they go to start their car and then the lights had been turned on, so they need a boost. And then they get a boost and then the car starts and then they take off. Only to find out that further down the road there was a very big car accident where they would have been at that exact moment and there are deaths. Okay? That is the kind of thing that they're bringing to light here. They're telling me that there is a reason for everything. If you feel like you're being tied down or held back, I've heard people comment in the sections, your guides aren't going to hold you back. They don't do that. Yes, they do. They do. If it's to save your life and you're not meant to be there, but somehow, for some reason, it's intersected and they need to do something, they will. Now, it doesn't have to be all that drastic. It can just be because you need to look at something. You need to make sure that you re-look at a contract before you sign it. This is coming in. You needed to... I don't know, you needed to do something specific. But it doesn't mean that it's going to stay this way. You're going to unblock as the week goes on. It's just that right now you're still in that block. And they just want you to respect that, okay? Like they say, sometimes sleeping on it is a good thing. Tomorrow's another day. And you can try again tomorrow, right? Patience. Patience, even as much as you want to control the situation, things are in balance. And you need to get perspective even though you're in limbo, okay? The idea is you need to be strong. You need to be strong within yourself. Your universe has a plan, and that's the word of universe. This is time to assess something. Again, for a different perspective. In the middle, it's like the part that they keep talking about is the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. They're saying that you just need to keep working on your innovations, your broad-mindedness, the wonderful ideas that you're getting. But I feel that because these pages are young, they're new ideas, new things that you're doing, there may be something there as well that you need to look at before you can move further. There's a mastery you need to acquire. There's a higher look above, somebody you need to talk to. And I keep bringing that up too. There may be somebody who has information for you that can help you move forward. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of cards. There's going to be a lot of talking because there's a lot of information you need at this point. You're looking for it. You want it. You require it. And you know it within yourself. You're not kind of getting what you need. Well, you're not getting what you want, but you're getting what you need. I'm going to let you go with this because, wow, this has got me going. I'm almost hyper, actually. I am hyper. I feel hyperactive. So it's an emotional hyper. So there you go, Pisces. I'm going to let you go with this. I'm going to come back and read the astro cards, and I'm going to see what else we can get. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Take care. See you later. Bye for now.